Okay, good stuff. Okay, guys, so we're here with the amazing Amanda C. Watts, sorry,
Yeah, Amanda Seawatts.
who is my accountability buddy, who has kept me on the straight and narrow for many a year. And I thought it would be a nice opportunity for us to share why we keep each other accountable, the benefits of accountability buddies, to hopefully inspire anybody watching this video to seek out their own accountability buddy. So what would you say an accountability buddy actually is, Amanda?
Oh, I would say an accountability buddy is a little bit like your co-pilot. So the person that you have to run things through, have we checked this? Have we checked that? I'm stuck. How do I come unstuck? This has happened and is really exciting. So the wins, we share lessons. So really for me, my accountability buddy is the person that I get to celebrate with, I get to cry with, and I get to have motivate me if I feel awful, and me in return do exactly the same thing. So Richard, you have good weeks, you have bad weeks, I have bad weeks, I have good weeks. And I just feel that we keep each other safe and secure in our businesses because we're solopreneurs. We're the head of the business and we don't have many people to talk to. So
Yeah, I think
that kind of sums it up for me.
Oh, without a shadow of doubt. I think you're right about having someone that you see on the level with, and you can be very open to.
Yes.
And also I like the idea that kind of we're in similar industries. We're both in the coaching consulting space, but you've got your niche, which is your sort of accountants and advisors, and I'm very much in the marketing agency and coaching niche. And so they are very similar. So what we can share is some very similar tactics and similar headaches and similar wins.
It's really great because the offer that we have and how we help our clients is really similar, but our clients are so different that we can be open. Like you'll share everything with me because my ideal client is not yours, and I'll share everything with you because vice versa, my ideal client isn't yours. So, it works really well. That I think the underlying thing for me is the word trust. And I trust you explicitly. And sometimes we might overshare, but that's okay because we trust each other.
Is good. And actually, I think that trust thing really is transparent when we look at how we tackle the kind of accountability sheet. So anybody watching this will have access to a sheet that is basically a Google sheet that we both fill in our figures. And that's everything from leads, how many opportunities that we're getting, how many bookings that we're taking, and ultimately how many sales we're making. And moreover than that, we also then share our turnover figures with each other every single month. And that's been fantastic in terms of the accountability is very in your face then. And so we can really start to, one, set goals and set targets, but two, really have that person to kind of loop back to and say, look, this is how I got on this month, which is bigger than normal accountability buddies, right? You don't normally see that, but I think that is one of the things that really takes it to the next level.
Yeah. And I think that if we were to sum up our relationship, it kind of, if you imagine a triangle, there's three things around it. One is strategy. So you and I brainstorm on strategy. Two is data. So the second part of it is the data. So that's where we talk about our document where we have how many leads have we got this week? How many sales have we made? How many people didn't show up to a call, which then relates back to strategy of why didn't they show up? And we can help with that. And then the third side is the emotional side of I've had a really horrible week or I've had an amazing week. And I think that if you imagine that triangle with strategy, data, and emotions around it, that sums up what makes our accountability very, very different, because most people have the emotion with their friends, but don't have the data or the strategy. And then maybe someone has a traditional accountability buddy, and they have the data, but they don't have the emotion or the strategy. And I think that's where what we do is different. And that's what we can bring to our clients as well, is share that that's a really good accountability buddy.
Exactly. And so what would you say the agenda is normally of our meetings, and how long do they last?
Anywhere between half an hour and 45 minutes of productive. Sometimes we might, at the end, if we've both got time, we say, have we got time? We might go riff some ideas. But I would say that the first 20 minutes, highly productive, and we fill in our weekly, actually, statistics, not our monthly. And we fill those in. Then we spend 20 minutes saying, what are our wins? What are we stuck with? And then at the end, if we've got time, we'll go and riff and we'll go deeper on strategy. I think our longest time we've spent together is a couple of hours where we've really gone deep on something. If we get a call booked in the diary, it might be 20 minutes and we're like, hey, we've got another call, we've got to go fast. So I don't think there's a set time or an optimal time. I think it's what works for you and your accountability buddy.
Exactly. And we do have a time of the week every time. We do 2:00 on Monday. That's our rhythm, and we always know. And then just finally, what happens in between meetings? How do we communicate in between these calls?
Yeah, we do. We have a WhatsApp channel for both of us, and we send each other ideas, or what do you think about this, or I'm stuck with this, and it works really well. But also, I think both of us are very mindful that we're running a business, so we don't chit chat on the WhatsApp. It's not, oh, I hope you have a nice day. We don't do that. It's, I'm stuck and it can't wait till Monday. Give me feedback. The channel's great because it does keep us accountable, but I would say be very careful and mindful that you don't end up creating a friend. Like, I know you and I have known each other for a long time, but we don't sit and chit chat on WhatsApp like you would with your mate in the evening. So yeah, be very mindful of that as well. Or sometimes we might gossip. We might find something that's a bit gossipy, but not often.
I love it. Well, look, for me, it's been a really great part of, being in business, and it's been incredible to be kept accountable by your lovely self, and I appreciate everything that you've kind of helped me with in the past. So thank you for that. So anybody watching this video, do reach out, find someone with some great synergies that you can kind of build a relationship with, and then download the Google Sheet to help you keep accountable, and look forward to hearing how it all goes.